Okay, so now I'm on the Create a Diagonal Tube portion of the tutorial. So we want to go to the Assemble tab, Component Panel, and then Create. And we want to create a new part called Diag Tube, based off the skeleton, based on IPT sketches, but we'll go to the Metric tab and use a standard millimeter.ipt. Okay. And it says that we want to expand the origin folder of the frame subassembly, which is here, and then click the XY plane in the model browser to align the part to the subassembly origin. We don't have to exit the initial sketch or delete sketch 1, as I mentioned before, so let's derive the frame sketch, and user parameters from skeleton-based.ipt in the new part. So manage, derive, and we want to use skeleton-based.ipt. And we want to use the frame sketch, so I'll turn off everything else. We'll turn off surface bodies. We'll turn off work geometry, and we'll leave the parameters on, and then OK. We want to update our part there. Rotate this around, and now we want to go to the 3D Model tab and Extrude, and we will select the diagonal tube. Let's look under list parameters, since we kept the parameters when we defined this part, and let's use the tube size parameter. So then OK. And now again we want to add the 5mm fillets to the long edges. So then OK. And now again we want to use the shell to shell the tube. So select the end faces there, and we want to use we want to list parameters, and then we want tube thickness, and then OK. And now it tells us to return to the frame subassembly level, so we will do that. Now we're at the frame subassembly level. Okay, now I'm on the add a second horizontal tube portion of the tutorial. So it said with the frame subassembly active, drag horizontal tube 1 from the model browser into the graphics window. So I'm just going to left click that and then drag it in. You can see I have a new instance of the part, horizontal tube 2. So we want to go to the Assemble tab and then Position panel, and click the Constrain button. And it says click the flush solution, which is this one, and a flush constraint between the two faces highlighted in the following image. So basically we just want horizontal tube 2 to be at the same position in that direction. So we just want to click apply, and you can see that now both of these faces are aligned from horizontal tube 1 and horizontal tube 2. Now we need to add a second flush constraint between the end faces. So we want to do that now, and be careful about how you select this. And we want these to be with the flush option. So we want to basically align the faces of horizontal tube 2 and horizontal tube 1. Click apply, and now it slides that into place. And now we want to select the mate solution, which is here, and click the face highlighted here, and then we want to select that edge of this sketch and then apply, and you can see it slides that into place. So now that part is in place and ready to be used. Let me make sure that I've finished. So it says turn off the visibility of frame layout part in the subassembly. So we'll right click on that and uncheck visibility, and now we don't see the sketch. And now it says to save our work, and yes to all, and then OK. And let's update, just make sure. Okay,